Hello everybody, welcome back to another video of Hogwarts Legacy. Lion of Hyrule speaking. Last time we were playing, we were returning a dragon's egg, checking on the dragon's egg, and now we are going to, now we talked to Natty, and we are going to go collect some information about Harlow and see what inside dirt we can learn about these guys to figure out how we can stop them. I'm a lion, hear me roar, and let's get started. Gotta find Mr. Rob, Ray, whatever his name is. Abigus Filbert. And Otto Debbie, or whatever her name is.
I wouldn't mind a job at that outfit. Always been good at Seems natural.
Open. Thank you much.
Revelio.
Here we are, the 3 broomsticks.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Makes you sound old.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined.
Course.
Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
That's horrible.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
I could believe that. Not to mention a security guard for Gringotts. That's a big deal, because that's literally the most secure bank in the wizarding world. It's a big deal.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Maybe he can't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may
Oh,
sound silly,
poor daisies.
but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Very
Mr. Bickle was
disturbing.
trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
We hope to find you reconsidering our banking needs, giving you ample time to research or to reach a decision. Your owl will be our output on your own, but we're beginning to lose patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by the week's end? Best keep this between us.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Now then. And I wish I could, like, run at least a little bit. Spoke too soon.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Hello, Mr. Dibble. Alright, Mr. Dibble.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir.
What's a cravat?
I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Yeah, you can only go for so long before the ever-reaching long arm of the law catches up with you.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money.
That's terrible.
None of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Yeah, I was gonna say it usually wouldn't.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
Honesty is the best policy.
When it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Alright.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
Obsessed, are we?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Alright, last one. Suppose I could have just used the gate. But where's the fun in that?
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Jump, man, come on. Ah, there he is. Filbert. Hello.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But
Against
I feared
you.
Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound
Sad.
and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
I will see that it gets to the right hands.
Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Oh my goodness, I almost fell off. Oh, focus potion. Okay. Sorry, I kept going in my inventory. I kept trying to figure out what that
It's
thing
not like
was, and I
Natty to be
couldn't get
late.
my wheel
She
to
said she was going to the
turn.
Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Okay. Hog's Head.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Don't mind me. Natty. Alright, let's see.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Trying to find.
Lumos. Revelio.
Trying to find Natty.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Aloha Mora.
honestly have no idea who she is.
Revelio.
Or... Oh, there we go. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Is there a cellar around here? Yep.
Incendio. Revelio. Lumos.
So confused. I don't know where I need to go.
Revelio.
I used to help out at the Three Broomsticks when I was younger.
If it weren't for the cost of things these days, I'd be able to take a holiday somewhere.
Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Who needs keys when you know Alohomora?
True.
I paid more attention when I was at Hogwarts.
Man, so lost. I don't know where she is.
In my house.
Anyone can run a shop if they inherited it.
She's brilliant.
Lumos.
A spot of Bailey is a good thing. Builds character.
Accio. Revelio.
I don't know where to go here. Let's see if I can figure it out.
Glacius!
Natty.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Man, I'm so lost.
Not saying I don't cast the odd cleaning spell when no one's looking.
Reparo. Glacius. Incendio.
Maybe I have to use...
Accio.
Do I have to do it at night?
Revelio.
Man, I don't know what I need to do. It's not. Blatantly apparent.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
I think
Revelio.
I know.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Yep.
To this room. There must be another way forward. Accio.
Alright. Let's find Natty. I think she's in here.
A hidden door.
Yeah, what do you know?
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Reparo.
Nope, not Reparo. Stupid.
Lumos.
Alright.
Lumos. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
How did I get mixed this shock to the world? Mom, using that girl as bait. In order to kill her.
That looks absolutely ridiculous.
Lumos. Lumos. Descendo. Flipendo. Potato. Bombardo. Oh, correct.
Expulso! Thought you had me there.
Too
Yep.
slow. Flipendo. Bombardo. Incendio. Potato.
Can't hold out forever.
Flipendo. Descendo. Descendo. Bombardo. Incendio. Descendo. Flipendo. Potato. Stupid one. Stupid one.
Oh, what's so nice,
Descendo. Incendio. Flipendo. Bombarda. What have you done? Incendio. Stupid.
What are your faults, son?
Electricity. Bombarda. Descendo. Potato.
That one hurt.
Yeah, it did.
Descendo. Potato. Descendo. Bombarda. Incendio.
Wanna look up?
Pintrigo. Descendo.
Expulso!
Stupid one. Shame nobody saw that. Revelio.
Have to get rid of something.
He must be here somewhere.
Like I found her. And unfortunately, this is where I'm going to have to stop. Thanks for watching this video of Hogwarts Legacy. Next time we will find Filbert and the love letters and speak to Rob and get out of here. Until then, this has been Lion of Hyrule playing Hogwarts Legacy. Thanks for watching, and I am signing off. Signing off.